hear that? I think it's a ghost.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Eileen, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. For today, we're going to be talking about another scary story that has been happening for the past year or so, más o menos por ahí. But it's a little bit creepy, and I like to not overthink about it, but I kind of do. Okay, so this is super scary to be talking about it. Like, it gives me chills just thinking about it. But I always try to make sense of everything that happens here in my house. Because of course, when you live somewhere, you want to feel safe, but that's not always the case. And honestly, I literally feel safe sometimes. I feel like everything is normal here. But there's always something that has to happen. Like, things just move on their own. At first I thought maybe it's in my head, because I do have like that overthinking gene, and I do think about a lot of things, and I do overthink every single thing. But if it's me, it's my mind, then I don't think things should be happening to my friends and family. My own siblings don't want to be here. Like, my own family doesn't want to stay here alone. And it's crazy because I see my house and I see it like a normal house, and it is normal. It feels normal. I mean, I've been living here for almost, I'm going on a year and a half. But it's weird because just like today, like my sister came home from school, and she came to my house. She came with her friend, Sam. And keep in mind, they're only 13 years old. They're not really that old. And my sister out of nowhere texts me and tells me like she's going to my mom's house because my house is acting suspicious. And I do have the text. Let me see if I have. I think it was a voice message. Let me go see if I have it. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you the text messages. These are voice messages, and I'm gonna play them right now. So it starts with today at 4:56 p.m.
Sam's coming with us.
Okay, that was when I was gonna go pick her up. Okay, she sent me this.
I'm going to the house because your house is sketchy. Wooden drawers, we heard like thumps, we heard knocks, we heard everything. We're going to my house.
That's what she sent me. And I was like,
okay.
I mean, that was today. Like, you can see right there. I'm not deleting anything. That was at 7:11 p.m. today. I mean, things just happen out of nowhere. I mean, that's, to normal people, that is kind of scary. But to me, I'm like, there's always an explanation for everything. Like, it's weird that my house, I don't want to say my house, but it's weird that things move out of its place. Like, I may say I leave this foundation, I leave it right in front of me, and I go to another room. Next thing I know, that foundation is a little bit moved to the side, where not even the opposite side. I'm not talking about that much movement, but like, I'm talking about a few inches away from where I left it. And I have that sort of OCD kind of thing, that if I leave something there, I know where I left it, and I am not gonna not notice. I'm gonna notice if I left it there and it moved a little bit. I'm gonna notice, because I have that disorder. Unfortunately, I mean, it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time. But okay, so another thing that I've been like really focusing on is that my house creaks a lot. Like, it's made out of, it's a wood house, it's a wooden house, like it's just a normal basic house, but it creaks a lot. Like, I'm not talking about that scary creaking. No, I'm talking about the regular creaking. And of course, it's been raining. Like, I get it. I get that houses creak, but this kind of creaking, it's like, why are you creaking and why are you making my dogs like growl at you? You know. And like I said, it rained like just today, and I get it. Houses shift. Houses I don't know, something, they do something, but like, really, like, that much movement, are you serious? It's weird, guys. Like, I try my my camera, I don't know if I'm on in focus, because my camera's literally like, the little square thingy is focusing on this side, and that's really weird. Like, I click on my face, and sorry if my eyes are really watery. I'm yawning because I'm so sleepy. Oh, why am I turning red? Okay, good. Am I focused? Yes. Like, I try to make so many excuses for everything that happens here, but when I'm alone and when I'm laying down in bed, I tend to overthink a lot of things. Um, like, why are these things happening? You know, and I try to make sense of them, but honestly, there's no making sense of like every single thing that happens. Like, why doesn't the door open during the morning? Why does it have to open just at night? And why at the same time you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's freaking creepy. It's really weird, but I don't know. Like, ugh. Like, the fact that my dogs growl at nothing is freaking weird. The fact that my freaking house creaks out of nowhere and things move out of nowhere, I think that's super weird. I think that's so out of this, I don't know. Like, it's weird. And of course, like, every single person, we always try to think of logical explanations, but like, honestly, like, really, like, all the time, no. It's just like, there's no explaining why your water was literally on the table, at the edge of the table, and now it's in the middle. You know, there's no explanation. Another thing that I've been noticing a lot is that my doors will literally be a little bit open, like a tiny creak open, and they'll just close, like, out of nowhere. And I have thought about this, and maybe that's it, and hopefully that's it. um the air pressure in the house, I'm sorry, I'm holding a comb, but I'm just trying to get anything that's in my hands. Like, the air pressure in the house, maybe that's making the doors close by themselves or open by themselves. I'm just like seeing over here because the closet is over here, and that's another story. um I don't know, sometimes I think it's probably my anxiety, because, like, if you're not new here in my channel, y'all know that I have anxiety, and I suffer from anxiety like so bad. But honestly, my anxiety does not feel like this. I know what my anxiety feels like, and this does not feel like that. This feels totally different, and I honestly don't know what to think now. Like right now, it's 12:04 a.m. 12:04 a.m. and I'm gonna assure you that right now, my door in the kitchen is open, because that usually happens right now. So many, like, I don't know what to think, because so many of stuff have been happening, but I usually don't like to talk about it anymore because people don't believe me anymore. Like, my mom doesn't believe me. She thinks I'm stupid, but she saw firsthand. She was here firsthand, so she's kind of iffy. My siblings are scared, so they don't want to talk about it. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but he told me one story that completely, he just doesn't want to believe it. Things happen to him, but he doesn't want to believe it, you know? And that's how I was. I was in denial at first, but now I'm like, bitch, there's something here, you know? And like I said in my previous video, I have proof. Well, I had a lot of proof, but since my other phone literally deleted everything, like everything deleted off that phone, I have proof, but not as much as not as much as I had, you know. I have proof of like little snapshots, like in my snap memories. So that's pretty much the only proof I have, and I think it's pretty legit because in Snapchat you can't really delete anything and you can't really edit anything in. So, well, not that I know of. I'm not that smart. I have so many questions that I want to be like, I want them to be answered, but at the same time I'm like, do you really want to know? You know, do you really want to know what happened here? And I've heard a lot of stories. Like this one time, one of my clients, out of nowhere, she was like a new client, the first time ever coming with me. She was new, and out of nowhere, well, you know, when you're with your client, they like to talk to you, right? And of course, I listened. So out of nowhere, she was like, in Spanish, she was like, "Aren't you afraid of living here alone?" And I'm like, "No, why? You do know what has happened in this I want to say lot in this area?" I'm like, well, no, what? This used to be a cemetery. And I'm like, when? Because I know like 15 years ago this was not a cemetery, and probably not even 20 years ago it was. She was like, no, this was like an old cemetery. I'm like, girl, are you telling me this? Why? Like, and then all of a sudden I started to tell her, well, this has been happening and this has been happening. And she's like, yeah, things like that happen. And I was so freaked out. But like I said, I don't feel like it's a bad energy. Like, I don't feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I don't feel, what the fuck? Okay, so with that, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Uh, yeah, I'm semi scared, but like I've been talking about it more, and like things start to happen more when you talk about them. So I'm trying not to talk about them, but I mean, oh my gosh, what the fuck? I'm so creeped out. Um, I'm actually alone, and I'm actually sleeping today alone. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. But anyways, guys, if you want to hear more scary stories from me, please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And if you want to know other but if you want to know anything else about this house, I have so many haunted like stories to tell you guys. If you want to know more, please just like this video, comment down below, share this video, and if you're not subscribed, please make sure to be subscribed. If you want to get notified when I do upload, please hit that notification little bell down below. And until next time, guys, bye.